Welcome back to the Simple English Hub, the place where you learn English in calm, clear, and powerful ways. Today, we are talking about one of the most important skills in life, how to talk to people, especially when English is not your first language. Many learners feel nervous when speaking to others. They worry about mistakes. They worry about pronunciation. They worry about sounding strange. And sometimes they stay completely silent because fear takes over. If this sounds like you, relax. You are not alone. Millions of English learners feel the same way. The good news is this: talking to people is a skill, and any skill can be learned, practiced, and mastered. Today, I will guide you step by step. Let's begin with a simple truth. Talking to people is more about confidence than perfect English. Most people don't care if your grammar is perfect. They don't care if your accent is strong. They don't care if you pause or search for words. People care about kindness, clarity, and connection. So your goal is not perfection. Your goal is communication. When you think this way, the fear becomes smaller, and talking becomes easier. Now let's look at why so many learners struggle to talk to people. First, they overthink before speaking. Their brain creates long sentences, complicated grammar, and perfect structures. Then the moment passes and they say nothing. Second, they constantly translate from their language to English, making speaking slow and stressful. Third, they worry too much about mistakes. They imagine being judged, even though most people are supportive. Today, we fix these problems with simple and practical tools. The first tool is start small. You don't need long conversations. Begin with short interactions that build confidence. For example, say hi to your neighbor. Say good morning to a coworker. Say thank you in a store. These small moments train your brain to speak without fear. After many small steps, big conversations feel natural. The second tool is use simple questions. When you don't know what to say, ask something easy. Questions like, how's your day? How are you? Where are you from? What do you do? Or, do you like living here? Are perfect for starting conversations. These questions work everywhere, with classmates, coworkers, strangers, or new friends. And once they answer, you simply respond with something short, like, that's nice, or, oh really, interesting, or, I understand. Conversation is not complicated. It's like a ping-pong game. You ask, they answer, you respond, they continue. The third tool is listen more than you speak. Many learners think talking to people means saying many things, but actually, good communicators listen carefully. When someone talks about their job, you can say, "Wow, that sounds busy." When someone talks about their family, you can say, "That must be nice." When someone shares a story, you can say, "Really? What happened next?" Listening shows respect, and people love talking to good listeners. Now let's practice a simple role play to build confidence. Imagine you meet someone new. You smile and say, "Hi, I'm Sarah." They smile back, "Nice to meet you." You say, "Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?" They answer, "I'm from India." You reply, "Oh, that's nice. How do you like it here?" They respond with something, and now you have a conversation. See how easy that is? It starts with small, friendly questions. Let's try another example. You are in a cafe. You see someone reading a book you like. You say, "Excuse me, is that a good book?" They answer, "Yes, it's great." You say, "I've heard about it. What do you like the most?" Now you're talking. Or imagine you're at work and see a coworker struggling. You say, "Do you need help?" They say, "Yes, please." You help them. Then you say, "No problem. Happy to help." Talking to people becomes easy when you think in small, simple steps. Now let's talk about body language, because communication is not just words. Smile gently. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Make eye contact, but not too much. Nod when someone speaks. These small actions make you appear friendly, confident, and open. Another important tool is don't fear silence. Many learners panic when conversation stops, but silence is normal. Instead of feeling nervous, use silence to ask a new question. You can ask about hobbies. What do you like to do? Or ask about work. How is your job? Or ask about the weather. It's hot today, isn't it? Small questions reopen the conversation. Now let's learn a powerful technique called mirror speaking. When someone asks you a question, ask them the same question back. If they say, "How was your weekend?" you answer, "It was good. I spent time with family." How was your weekend? This keeps the conversation balanced and friendly. Let's do another role play. Imagine someone says, "How's your day?" You say, "It's good, thank you." How's your day going? Now they speak. Then you respond with something simple like, "Oh, that sounds nice." You don't need big sentences. You just need connection. Now, let's talk about mistakes, because mistakes are the #1 fear for English learners. Let me tell you something important. Mistakes make you better. Every mistake you make becomes a memory. Every correction becomes learning. Every attempt becomes confidence. The only way to avoid mistakes is to never speak, and that is not the goal. Speak imperfectly. Speak bravely. Speak honestly. People don't care about your mistakes. They care about your effort. Now let's build your daily conversation training routine. Something simple you can practice every day. Spend 1 minute saying greetings like hi, good morning, and hello. Then take 1 minute asking simple questions. How are you? Where are you from? What do you do? How's your day? Then take 1 minute answering your own questions. Then take 1 minute practicing follow-ups. Oh, really? That's nice. I understand. That's only 4 minutes. But if you practice 4 minutes every day, your conversation skills will grow much faster than learners who study grammar for hours but never speak. Before we end, let me give you a quick story. One of my students, Daniel, used to be terrified of talking to people in English. He avoided conversations. He looked at the floor when people spoke to him. But he started practicing small greetings, then small questions, then small answers. After a few weeks, people at work said he seemed more confident. After a few months, he made new friends, and now he talks to people without fear. He didn't become perfect, he became brave, and bravery is what creates fluency. And now let me leave you with a warm message. Talking to people is not just an English skill, it is a life skill. It helps you make friends, build relationships, find opportunities, and grow as a person. You don't need perfect English. You need simple English spoken with confidence. And you can do that. Every day you practice, you improve. Every time you try, you grow. I believe in you. Keep speaking, keep learning, keep connecting. And I'll see you in the next lesson. You're doing amazing.